John Redwood.
Mr. Speaker, many people outside this House are losing confidence and trust in us and our proceedings. And tonight is another plunge in how they see us because we are behaving collectively so badly. My honourable and right honourable friends who have complained about the lack of time for debating both this bill and the amendments are quite right. This is a serious constitutional matter, and we haven't been given time to construct proper amendments, and there is no time in this brief hour to do justice to the complex issues raised by those amendments. We had but a short debate on the original consideration of this bill, when I was able to set out some of the constitutional difficulties involved in groups of MPs seizing the agenda and taking over money resolution and Crown prerogative matters, but we are not allowed proper time tonight to consider exactly how that all fits in to this particular bill. But what we do know, Mr. Speaker, is it is the intention of the very slim majority that has put this bill through in this House so far to go against the clearly expressed wishes of the British people in the referendum. And all those who voted to leave 2 years, 9 months ago, had every reason to suppose that all Labour and Conservative members elected on their manifestos in 2017 would see through our exit in a timely way. And they should also have expected that from the promises made by both the Leave and the Remain campaigns in the referendum, by the legislation put through in granting that referendum, and by the clear statement of the government at the time, who said that we would implement the wishes of the British people. And the opposition did not dissent from that particular view when the government put out that leaflet. Indeed, many Labour MPs joined the Remain campaign, who endorsed the government at the time on that particular issue. So this is why, Mr. Speaker, tonight is another sad night in looking at the way that this Parliament is breaking its word and breaking its promises and letting down 17.4 million voters. But it is also letting down quite a lot of Remain voters, because there are a lot of Remain voters who are good Democrats who fully accepted the verdict of the British people. And there are quite a lot of people in our country who are only just Remain voters or only just Leave voters who are prepared to live with the judgment of the majority. And they now too are scandalised that this Parliament is insisting on a second needless delay when we've had 2 years, 9 months to prepare for exit, and when our government assures us that they are fully prepared for exit without signing the withdrawal agreement. Now, I find it very odd that members of this House think that the withdrawal agreement is itself Brexit or in any way helps Brexit, because, of course, the withdrawal agreement is a massively long delay in our exit, with the added problem, which the opposition has rightly identified, that it entails signing up to a Solomon-binding international treaty to undermine our bargaining position in the second part of the negotiations envisaged by the EU's process. I give way to my honourable friend.